Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome again. I'm so happy to see you again. It's it's a great day and I'm so happy, and I'm so happy because of the subscribers. We are at a good number and I'm so happy. I pray that you may continue to be blessed even as you continue to share my videos, even as you continue to watch. And please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you do. You don't want to miss out on the juice. Welcome. So today I want to talk about aggressive traits. Now, when I talk about aggressive traits, I mean violent characters. Okay, so aggression and violence are one and the same. Yeah, one and the same. So in terms of when I talk about aggression or violence, I want to talk about it in terms of coupling. Yeah, okay, in the way it affects relationships. So there are key things that you should make sure you look out for before you commit or put your leg down on someone. Okay, before you commit fully. First things first, family. Family comes every single time before everything else. This is something that you should always put in mind. Family should always come first. And if she or he is looking down on your family and insulting your family, then this is one thing that you should make sure you highlight. And if it does not change within the time that you have stipulated, whatever you want to change, then make sure you move, because this is not the kind of person you want to settle for. Because if in the dating stage or in the courtship stage this person insults your family, this may be okay. When I say insult, I mean in the form of your mom, she's not the best cooks. Okay, that is something you can talk with your partner. When I say insults, I mean this person does not respect your parent or does not respect your siblings, or always makes trouble whenever there are family gatherings, whenever you're going to see your family, whenever you're buying your family something. Because at the dating stage, the chick or the guy should be the one insisting on you buying things for your family, not the one against the idea. Do you know why? Because you want to find favor in their eyes. Yes, that is a key thing, and it's general knowledge. I mean, okay, another thing apart from insulting the family is showing faults to people. I mean, showing my weaknesses, the things that I'm not good at, to everyone else. I mean, we're in this relationship together. Why would you want to show the world that I'm not good at something? You're supposed to be the one who's showing the world that I'm the best, that I'm good, I'm great at everything, that I'm great at love, I'm great at chores, I'm great at businesses, I'm great at everything, at making you happy. The moment you start showing my friends, your friends, our families that I have a fault, or you try and highlight it every single time that we are together, every single time we are before them, you can start by talking to me. If I don't change and if I don't accept that I have that problem, okay, that is the time when you just approach the family or the friend or the closest friend. I mean, when I say closest friend, I mean like the BFF of this chick or the BFF of this guy. Okay, someone you know that I will listen to when you talk to me, when you talk to that person about me, or someone you know that I will try to understand whatever they're trying to say. And if there's one thing that destroys so many relationships, is when you try to make everyone see that your man or your woman is not great at something. Do you know why? Because everyone, we are human and we like being praised. And if you go ahead and tell my friends that I'm not good at cooking, I'm not good at, okay, you might tell them that because you want them to be prepared when they come to visit. I don't want to kill them with the poison I cook. And again, you don't want to make your love or the person you intend to settle down with look bad in front of others. So if at all this guy does not know how to cook, or this guy is not a romantic person, my sister, do this. Don't shame your man. Go to the supermarket, buy yourself flowers, and tell each and everyone, or post it on social media. Tell guys, my man just brought me flowers and chocolate and things you don't have, so that he is going to see it on social media, isn't he? So he's going to know these are the kind of things my woman likes. And then a man, if your woman does not know how to cook, do not use the same example I was using in the flowers. Do not go to the supermarket and buy food. Why would you do that? No, do not cross the street and go and buy food. Tell your woman, babe, I wanted us to take some cooking class. Why? Not because you don't know how to cook, but because I want us to be able to participate in things that we can do together. You go to a cooking class, yes, you know how to cook. Yes, you man, you know how to cook, yes, but she doesn't know how to cook. You don't have to show the whole world that your woman cannot cook. Now you're going to eat in your best friend's girlfriend house simply because his girlfriend knows how to cook. That's right. The moment you start getting used to that, when you're married, when you decided to settle down, you will leave your home and you will leave your house and you will go there and eat, and it will become a norm for you. Do you know why? Because there's not a day, in any man's life that he's going to throw away his best friend. Even if he's married, he's never going to tell you, you know what, guy, you're interrupting into my personal space and I don't like the way you come over and eat my wife's food. You know, he's never going to say that. Do you know why? Because he's not going a loss, because he's still your friend. And either way, he has to understand the fact that sometimes it gets late when you're at someone. But still, it's not an excuse for you to start showing the whole world that I have flaws. I mean, the flaws I have, I revealed to you because I know that this is a courtship. It's supposed to be the two of us, and it should remain between the two of you. It's your secret. The same way I know that you have a weakness of something, it's the same way you should make sure my weakness does not go to the outside world. That our weaknesses remain in us, and that we make sure we work to better ourselves, not to destroy ourselves. Okay, now to the third thing I want to state this. It is not a dictated situation. You're not okay. God did not dictate for you to marry someone. He did not dictate that you must marry the next door neighbor. He did not dictate that you must marry your high school sweetheart. And do you know why? Because as you continue to grow old, both in men and women, you continue to mature, you continue to realize parts of you that you did not know you had. You continue to realize characters in you that you know aren't good and that you know are good. So you know which one to uphold and which one to denounce. And this way, you cannot expect that the way you are 7 years down is the same way you're going to be 10 years to come. Even those who are in marriage, they are not the same way they went into marriage. There's a lot of love in the first 3-4 years, okay? But when it comes to the next like 7 years, next 5, 6, 7, 8, it's not the same, because you have children, you have to adapt how to live with other priorities, you have to know how to sacrifice, you have to know how to make things work for these young ones. They are looking at you either way, and everything changes. You know, you cannot expect it to be the same. And in the same way, marriage is not the same when you enter into it and when you continue in. The same way, courtship is not the same. So do not be doing wife duties to a boyfriend, because this boyfriend will never be able to appreciate you doing the wife duties when you are already the wife, because you will have rushed into a marriage which does not have any documentation whatsoever and does not have any recognition whatsoever, because not your families know, your families doesn't know, they just know you stay somewhere with someone, and they don't think it's, because the right way to approach a woman and to show your intentions is to go to her home and to make your intentions clear. And So many men are not doing this, but I'm not saying that it's a must that you have to go home to their home. Just it's a way of appreciating the fact that you love this woman. And if at all you love this woman the way you say, or you love this man the way you say, you're going to make sure that the whole world know. For the women, since you don't pay bride price for the groom, there's no groom price, of course. The only price that is paid is when you're already a wife, and this application and the submission. Okay, and now this the groom's pay that you have to pay, you do it for the rest of your life. That is giving birth, that is dedicating, cooking for this person, caring for this person, making sure you take care of them, and everything else, every other support that you can give them, emotional, physical, mental, every other thing, that is also part of the groom's pay. And you see, this is not a one-time thing. Therefore, women should be alert. Being a woman and being a wife is not easy, because you have to do this for the rest of your life. You have to treat this man as cautiously as you can treat an explosive, because anytime it can go off, anything can go wrong. You can touch the wrong wire and anything can completely blow, and it can blow on you, of course. And we know that when a bomb blows on you, you'll not be intact the way you are. Things will change. Now, the next thing I would like to say is the things in you that you can, you cannot fake goodness. You cannot fake having a bad heart, but you can fake having a good heart. And because you want someone to like you, you can pretend. You can pretend and put your best cards forward to make sure that you win over this person. And it's very easy to be a good person, but it's very, very hard to be a bad person. Do you know why? Because if it's not in you, it's not in you. You cannot be wicked if you're not a wicked person. So men, women, be alert to the simple details that you see in men. A man who is stingy even when you're dating will always be stingy even when you get married. He can try and say that things are hard. He can try and say that he's not at his best. He can try and say that he's saving up for something else. But a man who's always complaining and giving excuses, even during the courtship time, I mean, this is the time when you're supposed to be spoiled. This is the time you're supposed to eat the things you've never seen in your life. This is the time you're supposed to go to movie halls. I mean, you can find a woman who is in marriage for almost 4 years, and during her dating times, she was never actually taken to an actual date. I mean, going or stepping outside the house. And it's very wrong. It's very wrong. People have it twisted with dating. Okay, not twisted. They tend to ignore the details that include dating. And dating is not taking a woman to your house, buying food on the street, and expecting her to submit. That is not a date. That is not a date. Let me tell you this today. If you do not know, a date is when you go out. Okay, you don't have to be at an expensive place, but at least you're out. Even though he goes with you, not to a butchery, no, that is not an out. That is not an out for sure. An out is something that is special. A date is something that you can remember through memory, that you have in your memory, okay? Something that marks your heart, and it marks a certain place, a place where you always pass and you see the good memories, a place where when you go and visit, you have the great memories, and that remind you of the love that you used to have or that you continue to have. And the next thing that I'll talk about is belittlement. When you belittle someone, whether your spouse, whether your friend, whether your family, they always end up angry. And you know why? Because nobody wants to be belittled. And it's bad. Would you want someone to belittle you? No. Don't even do it to someone else. That's bad. It's very bad. And when you belittle someone, you make their confidence go down. It goes out completely. It's like putting off a candle. It burns completely. It burns out. Okay. And another thing I want to talk about is is this women with pregnancy. Please do not kill your husbands or your spouses with this pregnancy thing. Pregnancy is not obsession. Do not let anyone lie to you that the pregnancy is causing my heart to be ill. It's causing my heart to be bitter. The pregnancy is causing me to not want you anymore. In fact, a normal pregnancy wants its father close, very close. A normal pregnancy does not insult everyone in the plot. Yes, you may be hypertensive, but it does not mean that you are insultive. It does not mean that you are possessed. There's no demon that comes to you when you have a child. A child is a blessing according to the word of God. Then why would you be possessed? It's a lie. That is a scam. It's a scam. Okay, yes, you may have anger issues. You may be unable to control yourself. You may be unable to control the words that you speak or the things that you do. But it does not mean that you become a violent person. It does not mean that you become insultive. Or it does not mean that you put your man in purgatory. I mean, he's supposed to be loving to you. He shows you love. He understands the fact that you are pregnant and that you're very angry and that you only want specific things, and then you still want to put him in purgatory. And when I say purgatory, I mean completely. You want him to be in like a cage. No, do not allow yourself to be in purgatory because of someone's belittlement, pregnancy obsessions, um, insultive character, showing your faults to the world. Do not allow any of these things to make you feel like you don't deserve the best in life. Do you know why? Because maybe that person that you're with is not the right person. Okay, do not kill yourself over something that you cannot control. You can control things that are within your reach, not things that are outside your reach. Okay, understand this. Okay, let love and let success be easy things to acquire in life. Stop complicating these things, women. Stop complicating these things, men. Stop complicating these things. Life is enjoyable with limited access to money, limited access to whatever these fake things put on social media, and life is enjoyable even without the friends and family who are always judging and putting up things against us. Okay, you have to be, if you're in it, you have to be in it fully, and if you're out, you have to state your opinion very early. Do not waste somebody's time. I mean, we don't have our whole lives to keep dating. You want me to date until I'm 40? No. If you know you don't have the intention of marrying someone, stop wasting their time. Kindly just step out of the way. Maybe you're blocking the ones who are there to marry them, okay? Because you're just keeping them there, and then you get her pregnant and then you leave her. Woman, if you're not there to be a wife, if you're not there to settle down and to make this boy into a man, then step away. There's someone who's ready to take that task. There's someone who's already set and who's already there for each and every person, each and every one of us. Okay,